quick to that dollar. Getting that cheese, that chicken, that guala. Movado on wrist, baby, don't trip. This that Dolce Gabbana. This is that trip out to Italy. That vibe when you sip on that Hennessy. This is that feeling you get when your whole team is rich and you buy your own embassy. Bust down in that drop top. No, I don't dance, don't pop lock. Niggas crazy thinking money change me if you owe me pay. Yo, 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 you already know it's your boy NewFutureFlash. You tune in to TMG Reacts, and we here with some more reactions. You already know we on the grind right now. I got a recommendation from a whole bunch of people. I have no idea what this is. It's called High Ren. Never heard of this person. They have no idea what to expect. All I know is I see a grungy room. So I'm always down to try new things. Let's go, man. Like, comment, subscribe, ding that bell. Already starting off with some Saw like. Be nice on the guitar though.
It's been a little while. Did you miss me? You thought you buried me, didn't you? Risky. Cause I always come back. Deep down you know that. Deep down you know I'm always in periphery. Ran on your pleased to see me. It's been weeks since we spoke, bro. I know you need me. You're the sheep, I'm the shepherd. Not your place to lead me. Not your place to be biting off the hand that feeds me. Hi, Ren.
I need so much context right now. Please, in the comments, let me know what the hell's happening. I don't know what's going on right now. Is he about to do like a whole story in different characters?
I'm the shepherd, not your place to lead me. Not your place to be biting off the hand that feeds me. Hi, Ren. I've been taking some time to be distant. I've been taking some time to be still. I've been taking some time to be by myself since my therapist told me I'm ill. And I've been making some progress lately, and I've learned some new coping skills. So I haven't really needed you much, man. I think we need to just step back and chill. Ren, you sound more insane than I do. You think that those doctors are really there to guide you? Been through this a million times. Your civilian mind is so perfect to always being lied to. Okay, take another pill, boy. Drown yourself in the sound of white noise. Follow this 10-step program, rejoice. All your problems will be gone. Fucking dumb boy. Nah, mate, this time is different, man. Trust me. I feel like things might be falling in place, and my music's been kinda doing bits too. Like I actually might do something great, and when I'm gone, maybe I'll be remembered for doing something special with myself. That's why I don't think that we should talk, man. Cause when you're with me, it never seems to help. You think that you can amputate me? I am you, you are me, you are I am we are one. Split in two, that makes one. So you see, you gotta kill you if you wanna kill me. I'm not leftover dinner, I'm not scraps on the side. Oh, your music.
Or maybe he was about to say it. I'm about to say, is he like talking about like the two sides of his consciousness? Because he's like, they got like two real different vibes. One is like real happy-go-lucky, and one is like mischievous. I think he was about to say something about it. So it's hard for me to break this down without knowing what the hell I'm watching. All right.
You gotta kill you if you wanna kill me. I'm not leftover dinner, I'm not scraps on the side. Oh, your music is thriving, delusional guy. Where's your top 10 hit? Where's your interview with Oprah? Where are your Grammys, Ren? Nowhere. Yeah, but my music's not commercial like that. I never chase numbers, statistics or stats. I never write hooks for the radio, they never even play me, so why would I concern myself with that? But my music is really connecting, and the people who find it respect it. And for me that's enough, cause this life's been tough, so it gives me a purpose I can rest in. Man, you sound so pretentious. Ren, your music is so self-centered. No one wants to hear another song about how much you hate yourself. Trust me. You should be so lucky, having me inside you to guide you, remind you to manage expectations, provide you perspective. That thing you neglected, I get it. You wanna be a big deal, next Jimi Hendrix, forget it. Man, it's not like that. Man, it's just like that. I'm inside you, you twat. No, it's not, man, you're wrong. When I write, I belong. Let me break the fourth wall by acknowledging this song. Ren sits down, has a stroke of genius. He wants to write a song that was not done previous. A battle with his subconscious. Eminem did it. Played on guitar. Plan B did it. Man, you're not original, you criminal rip-off artist. The pinnacle of your success is stealing other people's material. Ren, mate, we've heard it all before. She sells seashells on the seashore. Fuck you, I don't need you.
Damn, bro. See, if you guys don't know, I make, bro, I'm an artist, dog. I make music and shit like that. So what he's talking about, I feel like every artist goes through this confliction, bro. Because we're in a time where it's like it's overly saturated and stuff that a lot of the artists don't really agree with, but they know it's trending and it'll pop, and then you either want to stay true to yourself, but when you do stuff like that, it don't really do numbers like that. So what do? You know what I'm saying? So like I said, he's dealing with the duality inside of himself. Like, do I sell out and do this for the money because this is my career, or do I stay true to myself as the artist? So, and he's right, man. Like, if you think about it, all art, it's recreations of other things that happen. You know what I mean? Like, no matter how different you try to make it, somebody has kind of already nipped on that idea. So Eminem has done the what was that song called where he was like doing Slim Shady versus Eminem, like he was trying to not do drugs. I think it was on his the album with his face on it with all the like the collages. He was like basically saying the new Eminem don't want to do drugs, don't want to talk about killing people, da-da-da-da. But then Slim Shady comes in, he goes, I'm the one who got you all the Grammys and all that, pop some more pills and do this, that, and the third. And it was in like a pitch shift voice, like the devil inside him or whatever. So somebody has done this, but it still hits home because we fight with this, like with everything that we do. You know what I'm saying?
By myself, I'm a genius, and I will be great, and I will make waves, and I'll shake up the whole world beneath us. That's right, speak your truth, your fucking God complex leaks out of you. It's refreshing to actually hear you say it instead of downplay it. Music is all about the creative process, and if people can find something to relate to within that, then that's just a bonus. Fuck you, I'ma fucking kill you, Ren. Well, fucking kill me then, let's fucking have you, Ren. I'ma do it, watch me prove it, who are you to down my music? Cause I call the shots, I choose if you die. Yeah, I call the shots and so I choose who survives. I'll tie you up in knots when I lock you inside. Newsflash, I was created at the dawn of creation. I am temptation. I am the snake in Eden. I am the reason for treason, beheading all kings. I am sin, with no rhyme or reason. Son of the morning, Lucifer, Antichrist, father of lies. Mephistophelies, truth in a blender, deceitful pretender, the banished avenger, the righteous surrender. When standing in front of my solar eclipse, my name is stitched to your lips. So you see, I won't bow to the will of a mortal, feeble and normal. You wanna kill me? I'm eternal immortal. I live in every decision that catalyzes chaos that causes division. I live inside death, the beginning of ends. I am you, you are me, I am you, friend.
Bro, this shit is crazy, dog. This shit is wild. It's wicked, dog. Cause what he's saying is so accurate, man. Like, that's where you get the yin and yang, you know what I'm saying? The all black and the all white is like even, because every one of us got a decision to make every day that we wake up, you know what I mean? And we choose what we choose, you feel me? Like, that's where you get a lot of the philosophers all say the same. It's like all say the same type of thing. Even if you read the Book of the Law by Aleister Crowley, which is supposed to be the wickedest man alive, like he says something in there like, the righteous will remain righteous and the wicked will remain wicked. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't really change that because we all have that inside of us. And he's like fighting the music. Fame really amplifies that shit, man, because they throw so much in front of you that the flesh wants that. You know what I'm saying? Like, we want attention. We want to be successful. We want money. We want easy life. We want all that shit. So it throws it in front of you. But in order to get all of that, you kind of have to not be true to who you are. You know what I mean? We see this with the greatest of the greats. You see Kanye West dealing with the drama. We see Bo Burnham dealing with the depression, then with all that. And all of these geniuses, they all have a problem where they, at some point, have to face, you know what I'm saying, their thoughts. And you see them essentially breaking down, going crazy. And what he's talking, this is why, man. And so people don't understand. If you're not an artist, you don't really understand the issues that come with creating. Because it's like you really, especially something like this, because he don't got no beat, no nothing. He's creating the guitar. He's creating the words, the thoughts, the feeling that you get when you hear it. You know what I'm saying? So this shit is crazy, bro. It's phenomenal.
Hi, Ren. I've been taking some time to be distant. I've been taking some time to be still. I've been taking some time to be by myself, and I've spent half my life ill. But just as sure as the tide starts turning, just as sure as the night has dawned, just as sure as the rainfall soon runs dry when you stand in an eye of a storm. I was made to be tested and twisted. I was made to be broken and beat. I was made by his hand, it's all part of his plan that I stand on my own 2 feet. And you know me, my will is eternal. And you know me, you've met me before. Face to face with a beast, I will rise from the east and I'll settle on the ocean floor. And I go by many names also. Some people know me as Hope. Some people know me as the voice that you hear when you lose.
You ain't even peeped the fact that he got a cross on one ear and just a hoop on the other, bro. Whoever this dude is, dog, he nice. He nice. He got me. Like, this really is some elevated type shit, bro.
People know me as Hope. Some people know me as the voice that you hear when you loosen the noose on the rope. And you know how I know that I'll prosper? Cause I stand here beside you today. I have stood in the flames that cremated my brain, and I didn't once flinch or shake. So cower at the man I've become when I sing from the top of my lungs that I won't retire, I'll stand in your fire, inspire that me to be strong. And when I am gone I will rise in the music that I left behind. Ferocious, persistent, immortal like you, Iroquois me to different sides. When I was 17 years old, I shouted out into an empty room, into a blank canvas, that I would defeat the forces of evil. And for the next 10 years of my life, I suffered the consequences, with autoimmunity, illness, and psychosis. As I got older, I realized there were no real winners and there were no real losers in psychological warfare, but there were victims and there were students. It wasn't David versus Goliath. It was a pendulum, eternally swaying from the dark to the light. And the more intensely that the light shone, the darker the shadow it cast. It was never really a battle for me to win. It was an eternal dance. And like a dance, the more rigid I became, the harder it got. The more I cursed my clumsy footsteps, the more I struggled. So I got older, and I learned to relax, and I learned to soften, and that dance got easier. It is this eternal dance that separates human beings from angels, from demons, from gods. And I must not forget, we must not forget, that we are human beings.
Bro, this shit is wild, man. And even on the side that he got the cross, you know what I'm saying, you see his socks are slouched, you know what I'm saying, it's like not well put together. And the other side that is supposed to be like the demonic side, it's all put together, it looks perfect, picture perfect type stuff. Like all of these stuff means something. And if you don't understand like the type of shit he talking about, bro, like all of it plays into a factor. Like when you study music theory and stuff, you know about the frequencies. It all like fucking means something. You know what I mean? Like the 808s, how it gets you to vibrate differently than higher resolution music. Like Michael Jackson, he played his music in 532 hertz, which is like the love frequency. So when you play his music, you feel good. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, bro. And when he started doing the ooh, 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 it's like, have you seen one of the comedians? He's like the same 4 chords. It's like all the hits on the radio are done with the same 4 chords. It's like a formula to hypnotize you. You know what I mean? This shit is wicked, bro. It's wicked. And he's suffering all of that stuff. And when you're dealing with a lot of those health complications, you're like forced to start thinking introspectively. You know what I'm saying? You're forced to kind of deal with things on a different level of physical. Like you got to start thinking, what does life mean? What is it all about? And the fact that he's a musician, that means he can, like he said, he can make music that he can touch masses for decades. You know what I'm saying? That's how music it transcends time, bro. It transcends race, all that shit. So you can choose to make a catalog that helps people, or you can go the Main Street route, trying to make all the money that you can. And the top 40 music, like Kanye was saying, the top 40 music is about killing, having sex, doing drugs, and all of that stuff. So it's a duality, bro. It's the choices that you got to make as an artist. Because me personally, I'm working on my album and stuff, and there's certain songs that I can make that it's going to be a club hit, but it don't really fulfill me. You know what I'm saying? And the messaging ain't really what I want to give. And I know that it could play. You know what I'm saying? I can give it to DJs and stuff like that. Or you could do music that actually makes people feel better. Like Kid Cudi, he does a lot of music that people say helped them out of their depression. You know what I mean? So, bro, this shit is this dude is crazy, man. Like he instantly made me a fan. And that's rare. That's rare these days that you get artists that when you hear, they're like, man, yo, this dude's like that. Yo, whoever, like all y'all who told me to react, thank you, bro. Thank you, because this shit's on another level of just, you know what I mean? And like he was saying, this ain't nothing that you gonna bump in your car like on the way to work, but look at the view count. He's hitting millions and millions of people, so it's making an impact, you know? I like stuff like this, so if there's more stuff like this, put it, like, recommend it, bro. I'm down to check it out, because it brings a conversation, you know what I'm saying? It definitely, as an artist, gives you something to talk about, and it does give you hope, bro, because it's like if this can go, like when Jordan and Lucas made the I'm Not Racist, you know what I'm saying, how drastic it made an impact on society. It's like people do still want to hear stuff that means shit, you know what I mean? Like even Tupac dealt with that duality. He had the thug life, and then he made songs like Dear Mama, you know what I mean, where he was talking about the problems that people struggle with, that women struggle with, and then he make a song saying "fuck your bitch," you know what I mean? So every artist deals with that, and he described it very well. And even on the shadows, you could see the two different shadows on both sides. You know what I'm saying? And the video is just, it's clean, man. Like it's not a lot going on, so it makes you really focus on the lyrics. It makes you focus on what he's talking about, and the imagery subtle. You know what I'm saying? So it gives you something to think about later. Yeah, that junk was crazy. This ain't even something you can really jump around about and be like, oh, like this is something like you just gotta like sit on, bro, and think about it. Like I'm probably gonna bump this like 2, 3, 4 more times just to really grasp the meaning and stuff like that. You know what I mean? I might actually get one of my homies to come in and do a reaction, because this shit is wild, bro. Thank y'all, man. Like, comment, subscribe, ding that bell. You already know it's your boy NewFutureFlash. Let's get it, man. Let's go. Name your favorite rapper, man, I bet I'm hot, a different era. We don't snitch, nah, plead the fifth, your honor. Really box, you worry about flips and licks, not tricking on Tatianas. Nigga, fuck who's in your clique, we really spit to see who's hotter. Winner taking all my nigga, that include your baby mama, that include your fake ass jewelry and your lil busted Honda. Hit your girl, make her holler, Uchiwala, yeah. You see it on me, then nigga, we own it.